Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here to present to you about one of very great technologies under the Microsoft Dynamics umbrella, that is Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales. Before we start this, uh, the deep down overview of the technology, we would go into the details what exact a CRM solution looks like. And of course, we'll set up the agenda for today's webinar too. So let's go and see what's for today. So we have the presenter details, that is myself, and then a brief introduction to TMR Consulting. And next is what are the CRM solutions, and then there comes Dynamics 365 Sales, for which we have, set some demos for you, and then we'll see some case studies from all over the globe about Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales, and of course, at the last, we'll take some questions from you. So this webinar is going to be for half an hour or more, and we'll keep the QA session for later stages. So let's start. If we talk about TMR Consulting is a premier gold partner for Microsoft, working in different countries, including Pakistan, USA, North Europe, UAE. And we have footprints in Australia, New Zealand, and a lot of other places. We have more than 25 years of proven track record, and we're about 160 employees. And the contact details for if any one of you wants to contact, then the contact details are given in this slide. I myself is Lubna Shamsher. I'm a certified CRM consultant, and currently I'm leading some digital transformation projects, and I'm a technology enabler. Before we go into the details of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales, I would like to tell you about the CRM solutions, what exactly a CRM solution is. Actually, a CRM solution, that is, that's an acronym though, but the full form of it is customer relationship management. It's actually a set of data-driven software solution that help manage, track, and store information related to your company's current and potential customers. So wherever there comes an interaction of your company with your end customers or end users of your products and solutions, the interactions are being recorded, the pipeline is being managed, the activities that are being performed to actually nurture a deal to a prospective opportunity. Then you record everything, a bit of detail, customer 360 into a integrated system or a single point of truth. That is what a CRM solution is. So if you see in the technology world, or in our IT infrastructure, there are a lot of CRM solutions known for their best functionality. But since we are talking about Microsoft specifically today, apart from Microsoft, there are other technologies like Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho CRM. But Microsoft, under the Microsoft umbrella, since we are Microsoft Dynamics ERP implementers, the TMR Consulting itself, so we focus on Dynamics 365 for sales. Let's see how it works. Let's start with the case scenario, how it works. Okay. So A is with driving, selling has many, selling is not easy. Like whether you are selling a solution or selling a product, it's not really easy. It has a lot of roadblocks. People are more dispersed, sellers have more distraction, and there are more stakeholders. That means when you're going to sell something, TMRC is experts in, I mean, your services, your consulting services in Dynamics 365 ERP solutions, it becomes really tedious for the sales teams and business development team to grab an opportunity and win it. So, I mean, a lot of statistics say, and the reports are being given here. If someone wants them, we can give you the links. Roadblocks to selling, it says that 50% of business travels will disappear in post-pandemic world. It has happened. Like post-pandemic is after the COVID-19 hit. I mean, a lot of people have started working from home, and the digital selling is more like more obvious thing these days. 78% of employees report being distracted and needing help to focus. Of course, they need, because the distractions are there, because the collaboration tools are not there, and digital transformation platforms are not there. And these are genuine statistics reports from the reports like Gartner, Wills Towers, Watson, and Bill Gates. And apart from that, we have more stakeholders. 75% of buying involve people from wide variety of roles, teams, and locations. So 50% of business travel has disappeared, that we said, and a lot of other thing has made it very difficult for the sellers or business development people to sell their products and sell their services. So obviously, when these kind of challenges come into your way, you have to think about ways to mitigate them. This picture is one of my favorite pictures that says that besides the roadblocks, organizations face fundamental challenges in retooling for increasingly digital buying journey. The root of the problem is fragmented and ever-growing customer data. With all the touch points that customers have with the organization, data is everywhere. In CRM and ERP solutions, applications, in social networks like LinkedIn, and productivity and email systems, and custom application, when data is trapped, organization can't see a complete view of customers and relationship. They can't make decision based on all the available information and can't deliver consistent buying experience across. So that means like you can easily think about TMRC as one of the sellers of consulting services. If you want to map how a CRM solution would be helpful for TMR consulting, let's take an example of any consulting company. You can see the leads are coming from a lot of sources. Those sources can be social media networks, or from phone call, from an email, or from your website. So the data is quite scattered, and bringing the data into a unified solution has become very difficult, or has become very difficult in the previous years before we implemented this technology. So that's how the CRM solution comes into play. So when we talk about, at the center of our solution is a digital feedback loop, an adaptive intelligent system pre-built and ready to go, that bring customer data together and actively monitor, migrates data signals, and distills them into actionable insight to help sales and marketing teams be more customer-centric. Every interaction, whether remote, in-person, or hybrid model, like advanced driven assistance, Dynamic 365 augments your sellers and managers' natural ability. Pre-built AI at work behind the scenes 24/7 to enable your sellers and manager to proactively adopt the new customer journey by understanding customers' context within the journey, delivering proactive personalized engagement, building successful relationship with stakeholders all while. So what this slide says is data and intelligence is the center of your business. The platforms that we are using, the Dynamics platform, the data coming from the ERP solution, from the CRM solution, or whether that's coming from your Microsoft 365, I mean, using your collaboration tools, or LinkedIn, or or Power Apps, the data is now centric, and it's being Um, it's being, recorded in a one single platform. What are adaptive digital selling outcomes? Adaptive digital selling outcome from Dynamic 365 enables organization to be digital first, data driven, aligned, and agile. And the picture is not showing. Pardon me for that. The picture in the slide is not shown onto the screen, but I will talk about it. Like, adoption of digital experiences has accelerated more in the last few months than in the last few years. This isn't just a temporary shift. 80% of enterprises, like, expect a sustained shift to digital buying, where sellers guide, collaborate with customers remotely using seamless and intuitive tools. Building trust remains the number one reason for doing business with any organization. The data-driven insights from Dynamics 365 are part of everyday workflows, enhancing buying, selling experience across all channels and empowering employees um, to forge relationship with new customers and stay connected to existing customers. You can see in this next slide, uh, when we are talking about Dynamics 365, it actually enables sellings for end-to-end buying journey by empowering the entire sales teams for sellers, whether remote or field, to sales manager to sales operation managers. And some statistics say that only 18% are considered trusted advisors. Like if we looked at sellers, their current setup isn't optimized for success. Only 18% are considered trusted advisors. Um, they get bogged down with the manual research, figuring which customer to engage and what action to take. So, I mean, the only thing here is see, I mean, you put a seller, a very experienced person who has been selling products and services for years. If you trust him and you think in this current infrastructure he'll be the only person to do take care of your marketing and selling, that wouldn't be enough for you. Obviously, a platform where everything is being recorded, if that is adopted, then obviously that will be a great thing for you. We'll come to a demo part because it's very important to show exactly what Salesforce, the Microsoft Dynamics 365 can do for you. Let's play this for you. Hold on. So there you saw how important this technology is, how seamlessly it actually or let you automate your sales cycle and let you be very productive upon other tasks that you are spending a lot of time at, and focus on your skill building and a lot of things for you. So we can see, from the statistics, it's shown that, less than 50% of forecasting business end up being closed because there is inaccurate sales forecast, can't tell which deals are at risk, and don't know which sellers need coaching, unaware of shifting customers and market dynamics. So what this like says is like, suppose if we talk about a sales manager or business development lead or a head of a business development department, they actually fail to close a deal because they are not using a unified solution. Obviously, if they don't have a 360-degree view of the deals they are currently working, or if they don't if they are not able to categorize which exact deals they have to spend more time on, then obviously it becomes really difficult for them. So I mean, that's why the CRM solution comes into play, and Microsoft 365 sales is built for this purpose. So if you look at sales manager, their business is becoming less predictable. So to have that predictive analysis, to have that, the opportunity of seeing what opportunities are very important for you, what deals are very important for you, you have to adopt a technology. Whether that's, I mean, that you have to go for a CRM solution. Sales managers have one of the hardest job in organization. Dynamics 365 provides the data and insights to help manager make faster, more informed decisions as they navigate their teams through uncertainties. There is a module called sales forecasting. I mean, it's in practice, and it's less science and more guesswork, depending heavily on gut feel and spreadsheets for most organizations. The process is prone to bias and errors and usually not robust enough to take into account all the factors that might impact sales. As a result, sales forecast all too often miss the mark. So that's why if you want to have a stream forecasting, increase forecasting accuracy, and coach teams and detect emerging customer trends, then you will be able to crack certain, some deals for your organization. So that's why these CRM solutions are built. And Microsoft Dynamics Sales is a perfect technology for you. So we have uh, um, another snippet from a demo from the solution within, where we are talking about territory forecasting and how it's important for us for a head of a have business development team or any sales manager. So, like, if we talk about the sales operations face many challenges, that means, under pressure is a rapidly changing environment. Sales operation roles is growing 2.7 times, stretched thin, responsible for supporting a wide range of sales activities like strategic planning, sales performance analytics, sales enablement, technology management, lower than expected addition of adoption of sales tools, maximize value from the technology investment. They need to make a lot of decisions. So, I mean, they are under pressure if they are not using the technologies that been provided by their organizations. We will obviously end our presentation with this last demo from the solution, which actually talks about your leads and pipeline management. This screen right here in front of your eyes is actually what your sales pipeline look like. This screen actually tells you what are the contacts, what are the number of persons that has been contacting your organization for your services, if you are a consulting service, or if you are selling products. Then people might be interested in your products for buying. So they'll be contacting you that kindly give us the price of that product and kindly give us the quotation for this service, or that sort of information comes to you every day. And usually in the traditional and conventional organization where these technologies are not being used, they record them in diaries, in Excel sheets, or making notes elsewhere, and their data is catered. But here, if we talk about Dynamics 365 Sales Hubs, you have filtered views for the data that is coming to you. I mean, that's where the CRM solutions come into play. So when we go next, I mean, we will be talking about the case studies. I mean, the people who are using these technologies, and you will be amazed to see how their sales process has been improved using this technology, and what were their challenges, and how they actually came out of overcoming those challenges. See, I mean, this is one of the case studies from a customer. They say that, that situation was when they were not using Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales. More customers, or in fact, let's read about the said thing by the corporate vice president, worldwide commercial business, Microsoft. In the past, we faced the challenge of serving customers and building strong relationships at scale. How could we help our sellers reach more customers remotely, yet keep their conversation contextually rich and personalized? the AI feature of Dynamics 365 were key to answering that challenge. So basically, this is this Microsoft itself uses Dynamics 365 for, recording the sales pipeline. See, the situation here in this case study is that more customers move to digital buying. The volume of leads generated has grown exponentially. Sellers needs to better understand their customers and quickly and navigate complex choices about which customer to engage next, when, and how. So the solution that we are talking about is Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales to scale for increased demand and boost sellers' productivity. Digital Sales turn to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales, and Sales Insights sellers use digital workspace to focus on the most important buyers and activities which building customer relationship. And the impact of implementing this technology did work to Microsoft itself. So since Microsoft deployed Dynamics 365 to its digital sales teams, revenues for that segment have risen consistently for the past 3 years and have reduced the cost of sales by 10%. Most importantly, the company is providing customers with a personalized experience at a scale. So I will stop by the next slide. That's another case study from CH Robinson. So they also have deployed this technology, and what their problems were that that wanted to establish more coordinated voice in the market by converting time that sales staff spent clashing team leads into engaging with customers. The company's previous CRM solution tool lacked integrations, making it hard to find new opportunities, upsell, cross-sell, and deliver customer promise. The solution that obviously Dynamics 365 Sales powered with Power Platforms to gain deep insight into its sales pipeline, help opportunities and customer data so the sales staff can personalize engagement and close deals faster and more successful. So the impact of implementing these technologies this technology, Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales, powered with Power Platforms, it actually impacted the company that digitally transformed its sales environment. The company now has a 360-degree view of its customers with the information and insight to have more meaningful conversions and drive 14,000 new leads. So this is how the technology can help you. You have a 360-degree view of your customers on one go. What exact activities has been done on that certain customer, and what exactly which leads to have more focus at, and what are the warm leads or what are the hot leads to be for the salesperson to work on certain period of time. This is where the CRM solution comes, and that in Microsoft umbrella, that's Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales. Apart from sales, Microsoft Dynamics umbrella has 3 or more similar technologies in which we have Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing or Customer Voice, where we manage a lot of campaigns, and we can do bulk marketing and a lot of things. And TMR Consulting is one of the premier partner to provide the consultancy of these technologies. If any one of you is interested, can always contact us on the contact details, and you can always log to our website and send us a query if you feel like. So any questions? For now, I'm going to close my presentation, and any questions you have from the session, kindly let me know. You can always write your questions in the chat option here, Teams. And you have questions for later time, you can always write to us on bd@tmrconsult.com and we can answer them via email. So for now, I'm signing off. It was a great, seeing you all attending the webinar so close-heartedly. I don't know how much of it has been understood by you, but obviously, if we go in a periodic way to make you learn about these technologies and how they can help the customers, then obviously it will be a very helpful journey for you for learning, and or any of yours company is about to implement a CRM solution, then they go and check TMR Consulting, and they can contact their sales team to actually have a demo of this technology. And we will have a one-to-one demo of the technology for the customer they're looking. Thank you so much for today's webinar. Thanks for attending.